Welcome back. It's 4:44 here on your Wednesday morning. A warm and muggy start, just like the past couple of days. No major problems, though, weather-wise, as we get you out the door at this hour. There's been some patchy fog up around Picayune, but not looking at anything major. There's a live look, and your temperatures reflecting the high humidity. 73 in Slidell. It's 66, though, in Picayune. That's one of our cooler spots. And we're hanging on to the 70s here on the South Shore. Temperatures warm back up into the low 80s today, but lots of cloud cover today, even more so than yesterday. So mostly cloudy or overcast throughout the afternoon. And your southeast winds are still here, but they're not as strong as yesterday. At times we were gusting to like 30 miles per hour. Today it's more like 10-mile-per-hour wind. So just a slight breeze there coming out of the southeast. Winds are, we can see out of the southeast this morning, 5 to 7 miles an hour or so. Nothing major, but it's just enough that it's keeping that moisture pushed into the area. Temperatures today across the region, notice a lot of low 80s across the map, except for near the coast. You will stay in the mid to low 70s, 78 Boothville, 78 Gulfport. That's thanks to the water temperatures, which are still in the low 70s. They are warming up, though, and that's why we're just not seeing as much fog anymore. Water temperatures continue to warm, and warmer water temperatures usually yield less sea and lake fog. Southeast winds are here through the weekend, but look at this. Sunday, a north wind returns. That is a cold front I'm tracking, and it will bring at least a slight dip in the temperatures. We go from the mid-80s by the end of the week to 71 Sunday afternoon, 75 Monday. So early next week, we're going to kick it off on a cooler and a drier note. So it should be a nice start to at least Monday and Tuesday of next week, but that warm up will roll right back in. And I do think Jazz Fest will probably feel more like it did like yesterday and on Monday. Not terrible, but not as cool as maybe what we saw for French Quarter Fest. Lots of clouds streaming over the south today. Nothing major coming from this, though. In fact, we're not going to see much rain across the area the next couple of days. You may see a light sprinkle here and there in our area, but we've got this ridge extending up into the Gulf of Mexico. That's what this red area is. A ridge is sinking air. That's the opposite of what rain wants, so you just don't see much rain. The big storm system as well to our north up here in the pink, that's your jet stream. That stays to the north for the next couple of days. The ridge staying right over us. Now, once we get into the weekend, that ridge does start to weaken. Watch it head to the south in the Gulf, and that's when we see our rain chances increase. So by Sunday afternoon, we've got scattered showers and thunderstorms. So it looks like Sunday, I'm saying early afternoon right now, we could have some rain around. Severe weather threat looks very low, and the flooding threat looks low. So that's great news, but you definitely should plan for some rain Sunday during the middle of the day if you have outdoor plans. So warm temperatures, they're here. 82 today. We'll be in the mid-80s all the way through Saturday. We'll see more sunshine on Friday, but that's about it here with sunshine through the rest of the week. We'll watch for scattered storms on Sunday. There's your dip in temperatures. And then look at early next week. Some nice mornings back in the forecast. That cooler, crisp air returns Monday morning. 50s on both sides of the lake, even some low 50s on the North Shore there. And then once we head into Tuesday, we slowly start to see those southeast winds return, and that means that moisture starts to return as temperatures warm just in time for Jazz Fest.